Joined in studio now by Craig Holland. He's the CEO of a company called FRZT Incorporated. FRZT is their stock symbol. Craig, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Don.
It's been 2 or 3 weeks since we last had you on the program. Why don't you tell the audience who's seeing you for the first time what the company does?
Okay, sure. Well, FRZT is a creator, developer of social mobile games, which means we develop games that people play on their smartphone and tablet types of devices.
And this is in the free-to-play space, so to speak, where it doesn't cost anything to play, but you can make money on other aspects of the game as they go along.
That's correct. So the business model is free-to-play, which means anyone can download our game, and it doesn't cost any money to download it and start playing. There are in-app purchases built into the game that if you want to progress more quickly or acquire something of more value within the game, then there's an opportunity to make in-app purchases, and that's the revenue model. That's how we make money.
One of the latest game is called Party Animals Dance Battle. You're past the beta stage now. You're actually starting to earn money from this.
That's right. That's right. And we've been, the whole thing is a bit of a slow process because we are very data-driven. So we started back before the end of the year launching a pre-beta and working on it, and then we've just come out with our 4th release, working on it, improving it as we look at the data, and now actually we're at the point where we're ready to start user acquisition. We've been testing some different campaigns this last week.
Well, we had that conversation before going on the air. You used the term user acquisition. Tell us what exactly that means and the progress you're making.
Sure. It's in the free-to-play market, the games are really more like a service. So what we do, our goal, is to drive as many users as we can through on a daily basis. Because, again, we're not getting paid from downloads. We're getting paid from having enough users and a small percentage of those users that will then be very enthusiastic about the game and that they'll make purchases. The total percentage of people that will actually make those in-app purchases might only be 2 or 3% of the total players. So you can see with that kind of a low amount that monetize, we need to get hundreds and thousands of users to really ramp up our revenue.
So Craig, when people get engrossed in the game and they're into almost like a daily playing activity, this is where they want to get more into it. They want to buy new lives, adopt new characters, and that's where the revenue comes in, right?
That's right, right. We've been tracking several players for the last 6-7 weeks, and we have some players that play every day. And you could say that it's become a regular hobby for them. They're what we would describe as a very enthusiastic player. And those players that do play every day, they're much more likely to make a purchase. That's right.
Now, in studying your players, have you learned some interesting aspects about them?
Yes, we have. We noticed first when we started looking at some of the usernames that a lot of people were using unusual names that made us dig a little deeper. And we found out that actually a love of cats and dogs is a very common thing for some of our most frequent players. So we have pet lovers as a category that we're actually now seeking out as we do our user acquisition, which makes sense to some degree because our game is about dancing animals.
That's so interesting. Once again, FRZT Incorporated, FRZT is their stock symbol. Go online, go to your mobile phone, download the game, Party Animals Dance Battle. Thanks so much.
That's right. Thank you.